Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com and join today for free and start advertising for free. You can advertise like your YouTube channel, your NFTs, affiliate programs, all sorts of stuff like that. It's free. We got 467 members verified as of this morning, so it is growing every day. Get in early because once it gets big enough, things are probably going to change. But anyway, today at 3, or no, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong page. Today at 3 o'clock on Terra Virtua, they are dropping what they're calling the first NFT musical. I had thought they said the first music, and I pretty sure there's already music NFTs. So this could actually be the first musical ever NFT at 3 o'clock General Mountain Time, which would I they got three different times here, so I don't 3 p.m. General Mountain Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, 7. So that would be right. It'd be 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm on the Eastern Time. That's what I'm going to go by. But it's today. I don't know how many of them right here. Yes, standard 1,000 for 20, 500 for 60, or 100, 100 of them for 100. The way Terra Virtue does, they do it different than Veve. Veve does a blind box most of the times, if not all the time now, and they just drop this. And the first person to get, you can pick what mint number you want. So they're going to drop all 1,000 of these, and you can go pick after the number one. Where this really works good, other than the chance you get a chance to get number one if you're the first one there, is if you got some freaky deaky mint number you like, you can go right to it and pick it out and buy it. That's Terra Virtues. It's cool about that if that's what you're into. Um, so anyway, go check it out if you're into that kind of thing. I'm not going to participate, so you have one less person to compete with, but it's a first. So we'll see. Of course, Terra Virtue's got the comics for $6.99 for sale, just like Veve, except the difference is they don't sell out. But some of them used to be Marvel comics. Now I can't explain this, but I'm convinced if some of those comics was on Veve, they'd sell out right away. So the platform might have to do something about it. But every platform that I deal with and I show you in my videos, I believe is going to be around for the long run. Terra Virtue is one of them. Veve, of course, another. Here's Tops. They have a drop on Thursday. Soccer. Uh, I don't know exactly what time it is. I'll have more on that to probably tomorrow. Well, actually, here's the exact time. So it's 2 days, 6 hours from now. So it is 7:30 plus 7 plus 5. So it looks like 1 o'clock. No, 2 o'clock. So 2 o'clock on Thursday, you can come and get. I don't think these will sell out, and they sell them by the pack. And now the thing at top, they mint number them. So they're very collectible and resellable. You can do both already on them. So that's something you might want to check into. Veve. Veve's, like everything else right now, is down, which to me is a discount. And I try to keep it as simple as possible. And I'm going to show you at the end of the video what I do to help me buy the best discounted stuff on all these platforms. But look, it's very there's three things you can do. You can hodl, you can buy, or you can sell. Okay. You always want to buy low and you always want to sell high. If you can't do those two, you hodl. All right. I've told this story before. I bought into Bitcoin at 10,000. It dropped to 3. A lot of people are panic selling at that point. They're going to lose a lot of money. I held on. I believed in Bitcoin. It's all how much you believe in a platform. And I don't mess with platforms I don't believe in. So with Bitcoin, I just held on. It went up to 18. I sold when I should have held on, but I still did good. And that works. The hodl, buy, and sell. Buy, sell, or buy low, sell high. And if you can't do those two, hodl. That's a very simple formula to use, and it works. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to do that on a platform that you can use to help you get the discounted items on Veve right now. This is Marvel Digital Comics. This you can join up on. These are not NFTs, but it has all the comics ever since the beginning of time for Marvel. And they're 6 months behind the current issues. So once you join and you catch up, which I'm in the 80s right now or the 70s catching up, you can then you'll get a comic drop every week that's 6 months behind. And it's like about anywhere between 10 to 20 comics a week. And it's included in the price. And the price is like $100 for the whole year or $10 a month. If you do the whole year, you get a box with special comics that are just for people who ordered the year, and you get like some toys in there and some collectibles and some letters, and so yeah, that's what it is. I don't get an affiliate for this, so just go sign up, go check it out. And but the reason I wanted to show this was, okay, what happened? The second I wanted to show you, there it is. Okay, I'm going to go down here. All these comics, all these new ones coming out, this is all tied in with Disney Plus and the current storylines. And the way they're tying this all in is because of the movie coming out with which they've slowly been building up to it, starting with Infinity Endgame. The all these are the shows coming on to Disney Plus, and even the stars, their artists are drawing them like the stars that are starring as those roles, which is really cool. It's all tied together. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff and you want to read comics, they're not collectible. You don't own them. You're paying to have access to all their storylines, comics. If you enjoy reading comics, this is the place to go. It's called Marvel Unlimited. Okay, all day. This is the NFL. It's still in beta. You got to go sign up through email, and they'll invite you through email so you can open it up to you. Pretty much everybody's getting accepted right now. I'm not positive. That's what I've been hearing, but I've been in it for about a month now, and I've been showing Tom Brady. Now I own this one. I own the Tom Brady. I had to make that clear. I don't own the rare, but what I wanted to show you is this is what happens in investments and in collectibles. Not that this rare one's not going to be an incredible, great NFT down the road, but these are the first licensed, NFL licensed Tom Brady NFT and their moments. The actual first Tom Brady NFTs are on autograph and the very first one, because they have several. They got the immortal statue. They've got the 5 individual ones of his history, his moments, and then they got the access pass, which was it dropped in August, and that's the very first Tom Brady NFT, but it's not licensed. Okay, and I got that one too. But so you don't think I'm pumping, because there's no need to pump. These are selling anywhere from 4 to 25 an hour over on the platform. I can prove that to you in a second. But here's what I really want to talk about. This is now at $895. It was at one point at $3,500 when it first came out. And in the last 2 days, it's just plummeted. Why? Why all of a sudden it plummeted? Because this was a moment that was his first or his last touchdown ever in the NFT. This one's his first appearance on All Day. That's that little emblem right there. But it also was a record-breaking completions of all-time NFL record, which will never be broken. It was never going to be broken if he never came back. It's never going to be broken now, because now he's coming back to add on even more to that. So the Aaron Rodgers can catch him. Matt Ryan is because they're still playing. But they still got to play for another 8 years. Do you think Aaron Rodgers and Matt Ryan's going to be playing for another 8 years? No, I don't. I don't see it, and they're only halfway there, almost a little bit over that. So Stafford's actually third in line behind Aaron Rodgers. It's Matt Ryan, Aaron Rodgers, and then Stafford, and then everybody else is retired. So that's a record that's never going to be broken. But anyway, getting back to this. So when all of a sudden, let's go look at the play. All of a sudden, it's not the last touchdown ever of Tom Brady's career, and everybody started dumping it, which to me is crazy. I mean, I guess the ones who did it early were smart because it was the Evans. It got us. We lost that game by 3 points. As bad as we were getting our ass kicked, we still only lost by 3 points, and that was on the last second field goal. And so this is the one that got us within strike distance, and that was his last touchdown because he retired. And now that's not the case because he's coming back. But here's the problem: what if he unretires or re-retires? Then a lot of people who dump these are going to be in trouble. But look, everything is what is best for you. You got to do it yourself. I'm not a financial advisor. Listen to me at your own risk. Entertainment purposes only. Okay. This play, which is the record breaking, let's go look. I'm going to show you. This one is just of all the platforms. This NFT moment is just constantly selling, and the price has been between 350 and 400 the whole time. Okay, but let's go look. Okay, 720, 644. This is today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 have sold since midnight last night. That's a slow time. It's gonna pick up here when people start waking up. It's been like that the whole time. It's just bam, 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 bam. And I don't know who they're transferring into. It could be investors or diamond hands, but there's 10,000 of these moments, but this is a super moment. He's getting sacked, throws it. Evans runs his toes. I mean, just a perfect moment, perfect play. It could have been a boring, out to the flats pass. No, it was something like that. So that's pretty cool. But you got to think about that when you're investing. That information can change any second. Any second. So I feel for the people who bought this right before it plummeted because of his announcement to unretire. What does that mean, though? You can panic sell and lose money, or you just hodl it because this will come back up. There's only 1,200 of them. Once the dust settles, and it might take a year. I don't know, but don't panic sell. That's the worst thing you can do in investing. NBA Top Shot, they've sold out in their drops. They burned 500,000 moments. I can't see the effect yet. It might take more of this. What it is you turn in a moment to get a ticket. And for the regular one, it took 4 tickets. So 4 moments, which are running about $5 a piece when you buy a pack. So that was $20 to get the pack. But it burns. So every time they do it, it will get better and better. But the first burn was 500,000. That doesn't seem to be enough yet that I can see any difference with the data, and I haven't been able to find the data. They haven't accumulated it yet or let us see it, but it's going in the right direction. But there's no pack drops so far this week. Splinterlands. The reason I'm showing you this, I'm making a video later on today for the drop or for the end of the season, where I'll get a drop of 7 chests. In these chests, I'm going to win packs, cards, DEC, crypto, all sorts of stuff, potions. But they are already burning. All their cards are NFTs, okay? And this is what Veve is going to be doing. Not yet, but they're getting there. So here's all my own cards. The playable or the free cards that you get to play with if you just want to join for free. The link's below, by the way. It helps me out. But you don't have to pay nothing. You can play for free. It only costs $10 if you want to open up the entire platform to all the money making side of it. But whenever you take one of these cards, let's take this one, for example. I'll open it up. And I've taken 6 cards and burned it to create a level 2, and I need 8 more cards to make it level 3. Okay? When you do that, when you take a card and you combine them, it destroys them and creates a new one. They're NFTs on the blockchain, and I think we're on the Hive blockchain. But let's go look at the stats. It's going to take 400 cards that I have to destroy to max this card out. Okay? And so the circulation right now is 140,962. Okay, in circulation. And there's probably double that still in packs because they still got another 7 million packs to open up. But once all those packs sell out, which probably take a little bit into the end towards the year, the way things are going, then every day, because there's 500,000 people playing this game, they're buying the cards, they're combining them and burning them, destroying them, and creating new cards. I shouldn't say the word destroy because it's kind of a misleading, but it's what they disappear forever. They're going into a burned wallet nobody has access to, and you can't, like if you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh, they can't be making cards and stick them in a warehouse because there's no data to go by, because this is all done on the blockchain. It's all to the public. So you can go see if they were printing more. Okay. So and the other thing that Splinterlands is doing, that Veve and the other site, is renting the cards. Okay. I can rent out my unused cards and make DEC off of it to reinvest or to take out as cash. All right. And it's taken its time. So those are things that Splinterlands is already doing that the other sites are going to be doing. So here's what I wanted to show you that I talked about at the beginning of the video. It's taken its time opening up. So let's go to here. This on Veve and Splinterlands, and you can do this on anything that you can find a platform that will have this information for you. This right here is called Splinter Cards, and it's a tool. Okay, it's a list price analysis. When I want to buy these cards, I come here and I look for discounted cards. I don't look for the one like this one's up 25% in the last week, the Veneri Knifer. All right. I don't want to buy that card. I'll go because I bought those at a discount when they were at negative 30%. And I did. I bought some. So I'll probably sell this either today or later on. But what I'm looking for is discounted cards. Okay, like this one's up 33, so maybe I'll sell those. It depends on what your strategy is. But here it can tell you, these are just the common cards out of the Chaos Legion packs. You can do all the packs, all the past pack reward cards. And let's do just one day. I like to do the last 48 hours. But you can go all the way to max 3 months, 2 months. So say today I'm got some DEC saved up for my rentals, and I get paid DEC when I battle too. So I'm going to come buy a card. I'm going to look for what is at a discount today. Supply Runner, it's down 23%. Or I look for 30% or more. 27%. The Kulu Swim Under, he's down to 0.046 cents. Okay, and that's floor price. So there might be one of these for sale at that, or there might be 100. You don't know until you get there. But I'm going to go buy at a discount. And then what I do is I wait for it not to just come back up to its original price, but to pop 26%. So that means I'm getting a 60% profit on that card. You see how that works? Okay. Now, how fast does it take that to happen? You don't know. But I'll buy it at a 27% discount. Or let's just say 30, because I like to do 30. And then I'll sit on it. What is that? HODL. Remember, buy low, sell high, HODL. So then I'll HODL until I get the plus 30%. If every time you sell something you're making 60%, you're going to do good. Trust me. It's hard. Most people, and I'm getting better at it every day. But anyway, so there's a tool you can use to do that strategy. For Veve, you can do the same thing. Veve right now is really good for people who are just getting into it because everything's at a 60% discount. Everything. You can't mess up. But with Ecomi Veve, this is called Ecomi Wiki, ECOMI. Just type that in. You can go sign up and get a free. It's got all the charts, all the graphs, just like I was showing you on Splinter cards, but it's for Veve. And just go look for the cheapest comic book or the cheapest collectible. If you got a $10 budget for a week, you can spend money that you can afford to lose when you're investing. Because here's the one biggest thing people, I'm included, mess up on is sometimes people get on the impression they're going to invest this money and take it out next week. Well, for Veve, you can even take it out for a whole year. They're pretty much almost all the way open. But pretend like they're already open on Veve. They're open on Splinter cards. You can cash out. But what we don't take into consideration is the time. You literally could be investing money that could take a year to get to that point where you want to sell it and make your money. Otherwise, you're panic selling or you're selling at a loss. That's a losing plan. It really is. So when you take money, invest, go, okay, I don't need this money for 5 years. Then you're fine. Or 6 months, whatever the time frame is. But the more time you give yourself, the better. You could do it in 48 hours. You could flip it. Things happen. But more than likely, especially like now, we dropped since January. It's been down. You're going to buy at a discount, sit on it for a while. We could, when Bitcoin dropped from 10 grand to 3 grand, I think it was like 8 months that it was around the 3 grand area. That's a long time to do without money if you need it. So anyway, I showed you something, and please like and subscribe. Join any of the links below. They're all free to join, and they all can make you money, and I can make money too, but only if you do. And thank you for watching.